Hi, I'm Barry Beck, and thanks for joining me on the stream this morning. 2 days ago, we were fishing little blue quills and 5-weight rods and 5X tippets and some great dry fly fishing. But I showed up this morning after a lot of rain last night, and as you'll soon see, it's high chocolate milk. No chance of any dry fly fishing today. So I'm going to choose one of my favorite search type patterns, a SuperBugger, and I'd like to share with you just some tips on how I fish it in situations like this. The SuperBugger is my favorite search type pattern, and a search fly for me is simply, I'm going to cover water as much as I can and get the fly to where I think the fish is. And this morning I think they're going to be flat out on the bottom, so no floating lines for me this morning. I've got a real 250 grain sink tip and big SuperBugger, and I'm going to put it down on the bottom, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how to retrieve these flies. I use a strip flip technique. By that, I make a cast and then get the fly down, get the rod tip almost on the water itself, and I do a strip flip with the rod tip, strip flip. And what that does, it elevates the fly just a little bit, and the weight of the weighted eyes drives it down when I give it a little bit of slack in between the strip and the flip. So I want that fly moving like a jig action in the water versus a normal streamer retrieve. So let me take a few casts here and let's just see what happens. I put the 5-weight away this morning and got out my 7-weight Sage Igniter. The perfect rod for this kind of fishing. Got a big old heavy SuperBugger on here. Very short leader. No reason to think of anything too long. And I've got a swivel about 14 inches above the fly itself. It stops the line twist, and if I want to add more weight, I can put it above the swivel and it won't go down against the fly. So let's make a few casts here. And I always start short, never be in a hurry. So go to the other side. Go in and let that fly sink. Get down there. And you put the rod tip almost in the water. Here's that little strip flip. Strip flip. That's a good start. Maybe that's bad luck, but we had a hit on the first cast. Couple bends, get it down, the rod tip down. Strip, flip, strip, flip, strip, flip. Something Kathy does, and actually this fly is my wife's design, is at the very end she lets the fly pause for a second in this muddy water and teases it up to the surface, and that works often for her. So, rod a little further. Let it go down. Just fishing the edge of the current here. A little bit of, oh, there goes a first blue quill of the morning just flew by. Strip, flip, strip, flip. Remember, if you do get a hit, you set with your line hand, not your rod tip. Keep that fly up. Do the strip flip. Oh, okay, well, we found a player. Feel like a very big fish, but it's a fish. On a day like today, I'm not going to argue about it. Got a little rainbow here. All right, one for the SuperBugger. Colors, took the black off, put white on, just not having much action on the black there. I'm doing a lot of searching and not much action. Looks like we've got another small rainbow here, but I'm not going to argue. It's a fish. On a day like today, a fish is a fish. Alright, white SuperBugger. Nice fat rainbow. No complaint about him. Alright. Thank you very much. Alright. See if we can't find a brown trout out here. There's gotta be one around. Well, we put 3 rainbows in that one brown so far. We're going to get another little trier going through this run and probably go off and try somewhere else further upstream and try to find a little cleaner water if I can. But in situations like this, there's no question that that reel line, that 250 grain, which you can fish on, cast on almost anything from a 5 to an 8 weight. So I don't go anywhere without that line, just in case I run into a situation like we have here this morning. And I never go anywhere without SuperBuggers. There's something to be said about having confidence in the fly that you're fishing. And over so many years of catching so many good fish in places where I didn't even expect to catch a fish, SuperBugger has always come through for me. So when I tie that fly on, I expect to have some action. Again, it's just a great search type pattern. Cover water. Make sure the fly is getting deep enough. If it's not bouncing the bottom once in a while, you're not deep enough. You can high stick this. If you're an ESN kind of guy, you can high stick them and jig them off the bottom. Super effective. You can cast and just simply swing them in the current. We've done that for sea run browns down in Argentina. It's been unbelievably successful for us there. So if you don't have a SuperBugger in your fly box, I hope you will soon. We have a video on YouTube for you people that tie flies. It shows you how easy it is to tie them. On the other hand, any Umpqua dealer has SuperBuggers. It's one of our best-selling flies with that company. They do a great job on them. So we're going to go out here and try a few more casts. Let's see if we can get one more fish. This is the kind of fish we've been looking for. I thought our day was pretty much done with a few small rainbows and a small brown. But you know, there's always that one more cast. I think this is, I've really saw it yet. This is a good fish. I can tell by the weight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know if my net's big enough. Whoa! How about that? That's a brown trout. That boy's been in the water for a while. Look at the color, and the adipose spin's all just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Let's get a better look at him here. SuperBugger right in his mouth. What a great fish. What a way to end the day. Whoa. Well, as I said before, I thought this day was over. I was headed back to the car and I thought, one more cast. And why not? One more cast. Yellow SuperBugger. He's gone. What a way to end the day. Can't beat that. Again, thank you for joining me. And you got to see the best fish I've had this year so far. Thank you.